I wouldn't want to dwell on it that much because I'm used to these kind of media misrepresentations over the years. This is my 47 year in ministry.
Finally, it's about to go down.
You know, one of the things I've learned about some of these social media's attack is the fact that whatever you pay attention to determines your direction. So I choose not to pay attention on some of these things so that it doesn't determine my direction in life.
I was attacked by Abronye, any former British High Commissioner. Omode SSS so Emma, Archbishop Duncan Williams no, and Nyamia Dom. Kase it. Wabe reply omo. Nensembe eno waka. Sanso na akwatia MP we free mo no. NPP leaders bi mo omo so the message bi aba. Mesro sebe mo den wa share video we ama afufro nsa ka na if you nya subscribe ya subscribe my na follow your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram and X. Dina Fresh Studios. Abusia yehwe nsem no. Abusia nyina ebeka na nsem mu Abronye ebeka kan nsem bi edefa Archbishop Duncan Williams ho a ene attacks na no odin. Na saa na edidi mu ana nansen 1st July na Republic Day no ye national prayers share so na ho na Archbishop Duncan Williams in some way kwatu dwa say I look forward to a Ghana where our sons and daughters no longer queue at embassies for visas in search of greener pastures but only to travel for vacations. After saying some way beto dwa no na British former British High Commissioner also in some way I say Duncan Williams certainly travels for nice vacations, on occasion booking the whole first-class cabin of the British Airways flight to London for his family. I wonder if the poor people who give him tithes they can't afford and which undermine their economic survival know in what high luxury he lives. I saw that luxury with my own eyes at his house and office. Enti eno na former British High Commissioner friend John Benjamin Edbert Truja. Anyone and I say I am from Abronye both kofa Mami Agrada. Mami Agrada na so a cry circuit court actually mo am from Mami Agrada in Kupi Fiase 15 years. Na no after say no beto dwa no na John Benjamin san kan ho. Ene the other by enie. Nana Agrada not going too far to Insawan prison in dem police car. Archbishop Duncan Williams be her chauffeur. Religious charlatans in a jam jar. Heaven Way Church well below par. Dark Heward Mills. Can't think too far. Obi names face on a sticker. Pay them tithes to this liar. Evangelist, prophet, apostle, all fake vicar. Defrauding whole of Africa. And to way John Benjamin, Esnadbes Twa, Duncan Williams, and any other prophets, evangelists for no children, they are all fake. And they are defrauding Africa. I know Archbishop Duncan Williams, any Channel 1 TV, a granting interviewer, Niebisa no question say. Now say politicians be any former British High Commissioner, Ebeki and Simbi, or more attackeno. Now in Sembe and or Edema Sancrofono.
There's been a couple of social media posts in the past 2 weeks. One by a former High Commissioner of the UK to Ghana accusing you of certain things, and also some local politician also making some claims. His party has come to dissociate themselves from that. But since you're speaking to the media for the first time, do you want to make any comment?
I wouldn't want to dwell on it that much because I'm used to these kind of media misrepresentations over the years. This is my 47 year in ministry. And I've seen the outcome of such individuals. I think that people should not make any mistake that the fact that you attack people and discredit people and throw stones at others, and for whatever reason you think you are free, nothing has happened to you, make no mistake, it's a lie. I've seen the implications of these things. I've seen these kinds of people over the years and the decades. They never end well. And that is all I'll say. That before you throw stone at someone else, examine yourself. Because the woman that was caught in adultery, there was an error there. It takes two to commit adultery. But they left the man and brought the woman. That's That was the first thing there. Secondly, everybody had a stone to stone the woman. Jesus said, anyone among you who is not guilty of something and who is without sin, let him throw the first stone. And everybody dropped their stone and walk away. And I think that some of these things is the hypocrisy of the human nature, where everybody is guilty of something, and yet they have the audacity to throw stones at others. So all I'll say to some of these individuals, before you throw your stone and cast your stone at me, please examine yourself, see where you stand. Because where I'm wrong and guilty may not be where you are wrong and guilty, but you are guilty of something. The Bible says, if the Lord shall count iniquity, who shall stand? So all I'll say here is, I've seen the end result of such individuals over the years, without mentioning names. All that I'm putting it out there and let it go on record, that there are implications for touching people and pointing finger at others. When you point this finger, the rest points at you. You know, one of the things I've learned about some of these social media's attack is the fact that whatever you pay attention to determines your direction. So I choose not to pay attention on some of these things so that it doesn't determine my direction in life.
The Archbishop Duncan Williams on the 47 years and wow nyamedwuma mu enti enema bi tise sankofo wenum de on his time no ema omo a me pay attention to Abronye anase John Benjamin we ensem a Archbishop Duncan Williams e de amomo na abusuafo mo me nto aso enko akwatia MP anansen ya ene de ya ofri mu no enomu na former deputy CEO Emma Maslock Efia Koto no aso National Deputy Communications Officer Emma NPP4 I hope those who kept fighting him and dragging him with one court case to the other are satisfied. Say asa, you will all live forever. And ode akwatia MP a friend of Honorable Ernest Kumi ne picture editor ase. Ni na enam say ye beka 2024 general election na course no. Ekoye back and forth between NDC parliamentary candidates and Honorable Ernest Kumi. Eman sem no ekopie mu e Kufredua court. Na ho ema even Kufredua high court kra editor if say Ernest Kumi a former MP ma akotia we free anya ba bi ko no ehun hia say yeso ani in ema NPP leaders bi mo e kan ho mom di nsem no kopie mu Supreme Court Supreme Court e kire mu say contempt high court e kire so de ato Ernest Kumi so no waboni na ato agu so betumi ato aso akoye na adwuma ema yewura Ernest Kumi kra e kire mu say ono de omonso ani in de be free e kire beba bia ono abehwe no wadili ehun asem na eno na edidi ma fufia nto ata papa yi onya ne ba bi kwa ama en afia akoto eden nsem wi abeto dwa se asa mo amode ni free court ba ko eko the next one no asa munyina mbetena ase akirebo na eno mu na Honorable Canadian Japan be tro nsem wi editor media no so a o kire mu say I have received with deep sorrow the news of the passing of Honorable Ernest Kumi, Member of Parliament for Akwatia. Honorable Ernest Kumi was more than just a colleague. He was a brother, a loyal patriot, and a dedicated servant of the New Patriotic Party and the people of Akwatia. His calm spirit, sharp intellect, and unshakable commitment to duty made him a standout leader among the younger generation of our party. Although he sat on the minority side of the House, the Honorable Ernest Kumi never lost sight of the bigger picture, a better Ghana. His passion for service, his humility, and his deep respect for others earned him admiration across the ASL. I extend my deepest condolences to his family, his constituents in Akwatia, and the NPP fraternity. This is a painful loss, especially at a time when our party needs every good man and woman to rise in unity. May the good Lord receive his soul and grant him eternal rest. Rest in peace. And ode Honorable Ernest Kumi ne picture editor. Eno na former vice president na ono aso na flag bearer ema NPP amayoku no 2024 general election mu no Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so betu dwa say I have received with sadness the passing of Honorable Ernest Kumi, MP Akwatia constituency. Ernest was a loyal patriot. My condolences to the immediate family. May his soul rest in peace. And also adding a picture eto ho. And Adudi, the former president of Ghana, just Adudi so Baba say, I am devastated to learn of the passing of Ernest Kumi, Member of Parliament for Akwetia constituency. The legislator was adored and loved by party faithful and cherished by all who knew or shared acquaintances with him. My deepest sympathies go to his family, the house, and the good people of Akwetia constituency. At this unimaginably difficult time, may he find peaceful rest in the bosom of the Almighty until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall all meet again. We say Adudi so dia or the Baba Tuja ina enam eye Akwetia MPA when yan baby ko no ho. Ebusia e aroho. Say a young man of his age with bigger ambition. Na say all of a sudden, yes, or yare da ho, and I say accident be. Not just few moments, but to me, actually, no kwansa, na yare ho. Ubina kan yes, good people don't live long. And tell Busia way, the akoso between Abronye and John Benjamin, our former British High Commissioner, omo attacks on the man, Archbishop Duncan Williams, no, and wabe reply omo Sansona, as NPP leaders, Bimo, also share condolences to the bereaved family of Honorable Ernest Kumi, Wenyan baby kono. Aha fresh studios, Bomodia. Aha fresh studios. Bomodia share video in my front sanka. Now if you nyan subscribe ya Mr. Robin Sada Misayem. Bomodia subscribe my then follow your Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and X. Now Bompire, no akai Honorable Ernest Kumi. No matter your party affiliate, may he rest in the bosom of the Lord. I'm out.